Hello dear students. Now this is the last video. In this video I am going to discuss about some more numericals based on the chapter number 10, magnetic fields due to electric current. So we will discuss few numericals from this chapter. Consider one more numerical in the same. A rectangular coil having length length. So shape of the conductor is given. The shape of the conductor is like a rectangular coil having length 15 centimeter. So length of the conductor is given as a 15 centimeter. Breadth 10 centimeter is given. So breadth is given as a 10 centimeter. Is kept in uniform magnetic field. Is kept in uniform magnetic field. So this coil is placed in uniform magnetic field of 2 into 10 raised to minus 5 Tesla. So the magnitude of the magnetic induction. So strength of the magnetic field is given. The coil carries a current of. A coil carries a current of. So the value of current is given. It is 100 milliampere. Then calculate the torque acting on a conductor of length 15 centimeter. Then calculate the torque acting on a conductor. So the magnitude of torque is to find out whose length is perpendicular to the magnetic field. Whose length is perpendicular. So the angle is given perpendicular to the magnetic field. Okay, what are the given terms in this equation? So what are the given terms? A rectangular coil having length 15 centimeter. So the length is given as a 15 centimeter. How would you convert the centimeter into meter? So multiply this given number by 10 raised to minus 2 meter. Then what is the next term? Breadth is given. So B is equal to 10 centimeter. So 10 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. So while converting from centimeter to meter, we just multiplied the given number by 10 raised to minus 2. Now it kept in magnetic field. Magnetic field is denoted by magnetic induction B. So what is the value is given as a 2 into 10 raised to minus 5 Tesla. After that, a coil carries a current of. The value of current is given as 100 milliampere. Now the value is given in milliampere. How would one can convert this value into the ampere? How can we convert into the ampere? So multiply the 100 by. While converting from milliampere to ampere, we just multiply the given number by 10 raised to minus 3 power. Then what is to determine? They calculate the torque where the angle is 90 degree. So the angle is already given as a theta is. So the length is given, breadth is given. So you can determine the value of the area What is the value of the torque? The torque is called the deflecting torque. Torque is given by NIAB. So this is we have seen in the topic of what is the working of the moving coil galvanometer. In moving coil galvanometer, the deflecting torque is given by NIAB. So here the number of turns is not given here. So we can consider the value of N as a 1. So we consider the value of N as a 1. The value of I is given. A is not given. But from the length and the breadth we can determine the A. Area is nothing but length into breadth. So area is given, B is given. So how we can put the values? So we can also write this equation as a I. Instead of A we should write length into breadth into B. So area is nothing but length into breadth. So put the values, what will happen? What is the value of I? 100 into 10 raised to minus 3 ampere. 100 into 10 raised to minus 3 ampere. Into what is the value of length? The length is 15 into 10 raised to minus 2 into breadth is 10 into minus 2. What is the value of B? It is 2 into 10 raised to minus 5. So how would one can solve this? So 100, so if you remove this 2 zeros, then power will be minus 1. Because 100 is nothing but 10 raised to plus 2. Plus 2 minus 3 minus 1. So multiply the 15 by 10. 15 by 10, so it becomes 150. Here multiplied by 2. What about the remaining power? Here minus 1. Minus 2 minus 2 becomes minus 4. Minus 4 into minus 5 becomes minus 9. So again solve this. 152 is 300 minus 9 minus 1 minus 10. Torque, what is the unit of the torque? Newton meter. So our answer will be 300 into 10 raised to minus 10 Newton meter. So okay, we will go for the next numerical. So whenever you are watching this video, press the pause button, write down these numericals in your notebook. So that will be very important while you are watching this video. Okay, now we go for the next video. 100 turns of rectangular coil. 100 turn rectangular coil. So we have one coil which has 100 turns, is 30 centimeter by 15 centimeter. 30 centimeter by 15 centimeter. So the length and the breadth, or we can call it as the area, is given, is placed in uniform magnetic field, is placed in uniform magnetic field of induction. So the value of B is given. Magnetic field, what is the value of magnetic field of induction? 2 into 10 raised to minus 5. So the value is same as that of which was given in the previous numerical. The rectangular coil is suspended by, the rectangular coil is suspended by phosphor wire, phosphor bronze. First for bronze wire, whose twist constant is, whose twist constant, so torsional constant. Twist constant means torsional constant is 12 into 10 raised to minus 9 Newton meter per degree. Newton meter per degree. So the value of the torsional constant, that is the value of K, is given. If the coil is deflected through 30 degree, if the coil is deflected through 30 degree, then so the angle is given, then calculate what is to determine. Here is to calculate restoring torque and current flowing through the coil. Restoring torque and current flowing through the. Okay, so the question is little bit long. So you can read the given numerical carefully. Then what are the given terms are given in this numerical? If you read it carefully, then you can write what are the given terms here. So start writing the given terms initially. So the given are, what are the givens? 100 turns, so the n is given. Then length and breadth is given, so we can write the area directly. So what will be the area? Length into breadth. So what is the value of length? 30 into. Now the values are given in the centimeter. How do you convert the centimeter into the meter? So we can convert as a 10 raised to minus 2 into what is the value of breadth? 15 centimeter again. So again convert it into the meter. So 15 into 10 raised to minus 2. So what will happen? 450 into 10 raised to minus 4. 450 into 10 raised to minus 4. It is the value of area. So the length and breadth is given. From the length and breadth we can determine the value of area. Then our area will be 450 into 10 raised to minus 4. Then next, what are the given terms again? Placed in uniform magnetic field of induction. So it is a magnetic induction B. 2 into 10 raised to minus 5 Tesla. Suspended by phosphor bronze wire whose twist constant is called torsional constant. It is denoted by K or it is denoted by C. K is given as a 12 into 10 raised to minus 9 Newton meter per degree. So the torsional constant is given. If it is deflected through the angle of 30 degrees, so the theta is given 30 degree. Then calculate the restoring torque of restoring, and current I. What is the value of current I? So what is the formula for determining the restoring torque? The restoring torque is given by K theta. So this is very straight and clear. So the K is given, theta is given, so you can directly determine the value of torque. From the equation of moving coil galvanometer, the last equation for the current and the deflection, we can write I is equals to K upon N B A theta. So here the number of turns are given. Number of turns are given as 100. So we have two different formulas. For determining the restoring torque, we have torque is equals to k theta. While to determine the value of current, we have the formula k upon NBA theta. Now put the values, what will happen? So restoring torque is given by, what is the value of the torque? K 12 into 10 raised to minus 9 into what is the theta? 30 degree. So what will happen? 360 into 10 raised to minus 9 Newton meter. What will be the value of restoring torque? Will be 360 into 10 raised to minus 9. How would you solve this numerical part? So put the values of the given terms. What is the value of k? The value of k is given as a 12 into 10 raised to minus 9. Number of turns are given as a 100 into what is the value of the b? B is 2 into 10 raised to minus 5, and we have the value of the area, which is already we have find out. So it is 450 into 10 raised to minus 4 into theta is, what is the value of theta here? Theta is a 30. If you solve this, then now I will directly write the answer because I don't have the sufficient time and the sufficient space. So if you solve this, then your answer will be 4 into 10 raised to minus 3 ampere. So 10 raised to minus 3 ampere. So it is nothing but 4 milliampere will be the answer. So either you can write as a this answer also will get the full marks, otherwise you can write the answer into the milliampere. So this is the second numerical. Okay, we'll go for the next numerical. So we can write okay. Now we'll go for the next numerical. A proton from cosmic rays enters. A proton from cosmic rays. So cosmic rays means sunlight we can call. Cosmic rays, so electromagnetic waves, enters the Earth's magnetic field. Enters the Earth's magnetic field in a direction perpendicular to the field, in a direction perpendicular to the magnetic field. I call it as a field. Field means the magnetic field. So the angle here is 90 degree because these radiations are perpendicular to the magnetic field. If the velocity of the proton is, if the velocity of the proton is 2 into 10 raised to 7 meter per second. So the velocity of the proton is 2 into 10 raised to 7 meter, and magnetic induction, that is a B. Magnetic induction is, and magnetic induction, that is a B, is, what is the value of magnetic induction? 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 6 Tesla. Or we can write Weber per meter square. Find the force exerted on the proton. by the magnetic field. Find the force exerted on proton by magnetic field. So what is the magnitude of the force applied by the magnetic field on the proton? Magnitude charge on the proton is, what are these given terms? Charge on proton. What is the charge on the proton? So we already know that it is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. So charge on the electron and the charge on the proton is already same, because only the difference is it is positively charged while that electron is negatively charged. So what are the given terms here? In this case, what are the given terms? So angle is given. Direction perpendicular. Perpendicular means theta is 90 degree here. If the velocity means v. What is the velocity? 2 into 10 raised to 7. So there is no change because the value is already given in SI units. And magnetic induction. So magnetic field is given. Next, find the force exerted on proton by the magnetic field, and charge on the proton is given. So from the given these values we can easily write the formula Q V B. So what is the angle F? F is equals to Q V B sin theta. So this is the formula. The theta is 90 degree because it is perpendicular. So theta is 90. So sin 90 becomes 1. So what is the remaining term? Only Q V B. Put the values. What is the charge? 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 into what is the velocity? 2 into 10 raised to 7. What is the magnetic induction? So we can put the values of the given terms. If you put and if you solve these all terms, then your answer, the final answer will be 5.12